First off, y'all caught me slipping because I was away from my computer, and then I hear the Discord sounds. I'm like, oh, I should probably get back to my seat. What's up, everybody? This is week 1 of the randomizer tournament. We just got started here. We have awp82, a randomizer veteran versus, I wouldn't say up and comer because XenoWars has participated in, I think, a couple of tournaments now himself. But anyways, for week 1, dude, this is awesome. It's Echoes Rando.
It is hype.
Like, I feel at home.
For this race, there are a couple of runners' agreements. No out of bounds. And the Aegon Gate elevator goes to temple access in Aegon. Note, not Aegon Temple access.
So no out of bounds for early game, I don't think is going to affect things too much. Especially with the lack of items. That, not to make it obvious, that's a little pertinent. Wanting stuff like Screw Attack or Space Jump, bombs.
No, also, shout-outs to Romulus and Ivy Paw for doing the tracking for this.
Yes, thank you both for tracking today's race.
The tracking, maybe?
Yeah.
Just click on the item when they pick it up. All runners should have Violet Translator as that is a starting item.
I'll get the, I can open up the tracker page on my end, just in case stuff is behind.
That'll be in the link sent to you in the Discord, in the bot.
Yeah, can you go ahead and mute the mic? Ooh, Space Jump on Dark Alpha Splinter. I didn't see what was at Umos 1 earlier, but it doesn't look like it was much of subs. Oh, probably missiles, I think. Though I don't think we have a missile tracker at the moment. Or I don't think missiles are tracked, just because of how early they are. Yeah, so double checking that you said no out of bounds. I think there was one more racer agreement that I'll get myself up to speed on.
Aegon Gate elevator goes to temple access in Aegon.
That's curious. I wonder if that's just a oh, I get it. That bypasses the missile requirement, so you can have missiles on. You can have missiles on. Not a Morbus, Bomb Guardian.
Yeah.
Already, I'm forgetting
behind.
If I'm not playing Echoes every day of my life, I'm just gonna start forgetting stuff. Actually, I've been playing like 2 weeks. I've been busy, which I know is criminal, like given my background with this game. But alas, it is what it is. So we have a possible route divergence here. Looks like we have Op going straight to Aegon first, which with Violet Translator and missiles, he can do a fair number of things in Aegon at the start. Get the first couple of items that are available, hoping, perhaps get some Morph Ball bombs on the way. With Space Jump and missiles too, that opens up Pirate Labs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall if Missile Launcher was required at the beginning. If not, then logically speaking, anything he does in like labs, for instance, considering this elevator is going to go straight to Bomb Guardian, will be technically out of logic, but I would say that's of much concern here. Ooh, and the first progressive grapple. All right, so we're not seeing a GFMC play from either player just yet. And then I missed that hint, so thank you, Xeno, for also getting this. Aegon wasting, Hive, and Sank. Okay, so we could be seeing some early Torvus keys, depending on where main power bombs are and where Light Beam is. I guess in addition to Morph Ball bombs. But I would say typically you'll find Morph Ball bombs pretty early in a seed. Not all the time, but sometimes. Oh, did I get it backwards, chat? I'm sorry. All right, seeing the 2-cycle setup from Op. It's one more shot to get the stun. Right, nicely done. I'm not sure how many single power beam shots you can do before you get the damage threshold and have to 3-cycle, but Op gets it done either way. And already we have Screw Attack, so just incredible progressive grapple spots. Looks like we're probably going to see, I would imagine, maybe a Wind Chamber play if power bombs are also early. GFMC is in itself open too, because Screw Attack can be used to open up the Grate. Screw Attack, surprisingly enough, has some damage properties that kind of overlap with some of the power bombable terrain, rubble, if you will, objects. Just imagine if it can open doors. Also getting Screw Attack. I mean, Screw Attack in itself can be early too. Even on more advanced trick settings, I've found Screw Attack early in Logic quite a bit. It does tend to open. Is that? I'm sorry. Is that Dark Beam up there?
Is it?
It looks purple. It looks purple and spinny. So supers on Portal Access A. That is quite something. Oh, Xeno needs to, kill the pirates and then reload the room. Although, if this room already has the Wasp layer, then... Okay, yeah, never mind. Xeno's gonna go get supers. Oh, yeah, that is Dark Beam. Holy moly. That is
incredible.
Yeah. I think that Screw Attack in beginner makes that open, maybe. I mean, you can just jump to it. It looks kind of precise, but it's a consistent jump for me, at least. Like, it's easier than the jump looks. Like, you look like you're almost gonna not make it. And I guess unless your angle is just, like, slightly off where you're gonna miss it, you'll always interact with the item. This is a generous start for sure. Morph Ball bombs would make this, I guess, a bit of a vacation here at Aegon to start things out. Yeah, but given Labs is also open with Dark Beam, like, this play makes sense. Could find, like, Light Beam in Storage B or Storage D, or even, like, in Doomed Entry, and it's like a one-way. And then that would open the way to Battleground, and then Warrior's Walk, and then the way to Front Aegon. So that's kind of where I'm thinking this seed is heading. But again, anything can happen. Like, I feel like there are several different branches that open up with early supers. Could also just mean early Torvus. Could mean bombs into Storage C. Not pole stashing everywhere. Oh my gosh. Hi, Miguel. How are you doing? Storage D. Okay, I'm getting correction here from Gollop that Storage D logically cannot have Morph Ball bombs. I wonder if that's movement system about. Okay, so that's either gravity boost or it's Oh no, wait, we have that is gravity boost. What am I saying? We have the 3 other movement systems. I guess it could be scan visor. Who knows? Was that a red key over? Oh, looks like we're gonna get a view of Mining Plaza. Oh, that's a I didn't know if that's red or green, but I like seeing that.
Is that a key?
That I believe that's a key, yeah. Ooh, and a cheeseburger in even though it's right next to it. I didn't even notice the cheeseburger when Op was scanning the battleground hint. Yeah, that looked like a red key to me, so. Too bad we can't get like predictions going on like Mining Plaza item in this stream. Someday, I will amass enough power to make that a thing. Make that like a top 8 kind of deal, you know? Then again, interesting sports betting into randomizer races is probably not a good use of time. Not a good message to send to, you know, gamers and fans of randomizers in video games worldwide. All right, so Reggie, what's up? How are you feeling about things, about the seed?
Seeing that key in Mining Plaza does make me very happy. Whether or not it is an SDK or a required/unrequired.
We do have a
key,
Torvis key.
There is good.
We do have a Torvis key that's known about in Light Aegon, so that could very well be a Chika key. And if Chika has something good, or even required for that matter, then we might be going on a bit of an adventure this race. So
here are my
it is Randovania.
My extreme wishes, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Chika
Nice.
has Annihilator Being, and returning the sanctuary energy is required for Tumos. And that Chika key is there in Mining Plaza.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we do have a key in Defiled Shrine. We don't have a Sky Temple Grounds confirmation for a red key. So that in all likelihood could be a required Dark Visor locked. And I guess supers, but we have supers accounted for. Sky Temple key, which for those that have not played Echoes Rando, or even just Echoes as a whole, there are 9 green keys that need to be collected to open the gate to the final level. So there's a bit of a laundry list, or there's a bit of, it adds a little bit to the shopping list, gives a bit more scope to the randomizer. If you play Dread Rando, it's basically the same thing as the Metroid DNA mode that's been introduced. I'm sure it'll happen at least one time, Dark Zero. I mean, beginner logic is like my greatest enemy right now with the seeds I've played. I've gotten a couple of jet seeds, but oh man, like some of the other ones have just been atrociously bad. So after doing Bomb Guardian and Dark Missile Trooper, or after doing Bomb Guardian and a bit of Aegon cleanup, kind of doing the standard routing of going back to Temple Grounds, Dark Missile Troopers opened up. I don't know what it had. It could be duped since bombs have not been found yet.
Well, it was just a missile.
So, sounds about
Vanilla
right.
DMT.
Yeah, I think GFMC here is going to be important. I want to say also transport A access, but I don't think Screw Attack. Oh no, wait, Screw Attack can open that up. But you need space jump in order to, I guess, have the animation that destroys that rubble or the wall. Doesn't look like anything too important or obvious, which is a dangerous intersection for me to come to come into with guessing communication area. But
Missile-related upgrade hint freeing reliquary, meaning it
so
is
reliquary
completely
is
dead.
either super dead or seekers are there, which also makes it super dead. Yeah, Golb's right. GFMC is also the only logical check left, given that, well, not necessarily, because Doomed Entry is open. Doomed
Dark
Entry
Beam
and...
is bomb locked.
Oh, is it still bomb locked? That's interesting. And... okay. What is going on?
Op is removing the crash chance here.
Oh. Oh, no, I appreciate you sincerely asking. I actually did not know that there was a crash chance with the...
It's very
With
slim,
duping.
but
I've
possible.
never crashed doing that. Great. Now the next time I play Rando, my game's going to crash, and I'll get to blame you for it.
Good.
All right, so
ready,
I
and I
think
deserve
logically this is Transport A access. I don't know what else this could be. Oh. Fantastic. Fantastic, Tumos. The initial laser is just unstable in Rando. Ah, okay. You'll have to forgive me, or don't. You know, it's your choice. But I've had a bit of a long day or two. So my brain is not... I also just ate lunch, so my brain is trying to stave off the food coma as much as possible. I mean, you never know about Cannonball. We could see a... Oh, wait, no, out of bounds. So yeah, that's... They're gonna have to earn it. And do a bit of a quadraxis play. Yeah, so this has to be, I think, last logical check for what looked like main power bombs. And Super's logical opens that up. That's right. I forgot about that. Makes sense. I don't know if... I swear Screw Attack does too, but I could be wrong. All right, so Dynamo Chamber is open. Transport B access already has been open because of Space Jump Boots. What else? Dynamo Chamber, Communication Area, Hive Chamber B.
Yeah. I think that might be it for now.
I think so, yeah. Oh, no, Wind Chamber and Gateway. Well, Gateway, technically. But Wind Chamber itself can be done with, I think it's an advanced trick. Maybe not. I don't know if the difficulty goes up, if, like, the chance of soft locking goes up, too. Because the Screw Attack Wind Chamber thing is not that difficult to pull off.
Mining Station access is also open.
That is, yeah, you're right. You're right. Trying to think of what else. No light beam yet, so... And no bombs yet. Oh, and there's... Wow, okay. All right. Could be seeing a light beam soon to Pod W play.
Dark Worship. Oh, no, wait. It can't be because of the light block.
Nah.
I was thinking about the portal and nothing else.
It's okay. Oh, wow, okay.
Ooh. All right,
That's
so
a-
Dark
that's
Beam
a
is
mood.
now logical.
So yeah, so still... Well, okay, so now that Op has early Dark Aegon access and access to Jump Guardian, this is a bit of a risk if he ends up putting off the second GFMC item and it ends up being something important. But I also understand doing this now so that Wind Chamber is just accounted for and done with. This he could also be really rude and put Light Beam in Phase On Grounds.
Ooh.
Yeah, you
That
like
would
that
be
one, huh?
nasty. That'd be really nasty.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I should digress. This isn't super gross. It's just there's a small, but I mean, kind of mitigated risk. I would say because of main energy controller being the warp point, as opposed to landing site. Well, actually, I guess I should further digress because those are both, I guess, a similar time commitment because of the elevators. Okay, wind chamber itself, grand wind chamber. That looked like a missile to me. I don't think that was like amber. We already have supers, so the orange particles can't be. Maybe that was seekers. No, that looks like an expansion. Almost thought I was gonna get the bonk there. The collision for that center structure extends like just a bit further out than like the visual part of it. Hop is probably up the track. There's light beam. Okay, so
All right.
we got a fair amount of stuff in Aegon opened up now. Sanctuary Fortress is open through Spider's Treasure. I would imagine a Pod W check will happen. We'll see if Op goes for it. Nice, Aaron. I approve of that joke. I mean, I was like, well, if it's like not restricted in the rule set, then I guess you could do it. So we could see like an amber play in Hazing Cliff. Could also just see it coming up here, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna have to work for amber. It's not too uncommon that happens. Missile launcher's still not accounted for, so that could be as benign as, although annoying logically, as it just being like in Transport Center. I've seen launcher there plenty of times. Ooh, Ob is not going to Pod W. I guess statistically, he has a better option of getting something at Nagon with the number of checks that are open, but I feel like it makes sense to route that in along with... Well, okay, so I guess it depends on when he's able to save warp back to Great Temple, because then he can just take the transport back and be back in Temple Grounds like right away. But I don't know. I don't feel that Pod W is that out of the way of a check, even with the portal animation and load screen. Then again, though, Dark Beam questionably could be out of logic, I guess. Phase on grounds, I forget it, is definitely like a possibility now with Screw Attack, Dark Suit, Base Jump Boots, both beams for light and Dark World access. All right, there's main PBs for Xeno. I'm curious where he's going to go next. Bit of an annoyance because you have to do the one-way trip through, but main power bombs right now are important. I mean, that's the only thing. That's what gets unlocked by them, so we'll see. There's plenty of stuff to do in Temple Grounds for Xeno, so it's a matter of what he ends up doing.
This is a very interesting seed to start. The amount of major upgrades already collected.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't too unusual, but I would say it's a bit more generous than what I'm used to seeing. Like,
I'm more
you have
curious
Screw
about the
Attack and Dark
Emerald
Suit.
Trees later.
Yeah, no Amber, but the only thing, like, Amber blocks Torvus access right now, and it blocks, whatchamacallit. Actually, no, Torvus is not blocked. Oh, yeah, it still is because of the gate. But, I mean, besides that, if Seekers get found, then that's just Torvus right away. Yeah, Sandcash is the rune I was thinking of. So it would be a nice cherry on top. Would allow Op to get some additional hints done as part of the cleanup. Now, something that Xeno could do is go through Landing Site and open up Meeting Grounds and Path of Eyes and get the Violet hints there. Those are open now, so those could be valuable. Well, I should say now, not as Morphball Bombs. Yeah, looking like Xeno's going to do the similar play of Wind Chamber.
See a Sand Canyon play from Ob. Curious to see if he'll do Spider's Treasure before going into labs.
Yeah, I mean, he can get intel on Culling Chamber, but other than that, he can only get the 2 other items. Okay, okay. I guess not too much of a shocker. We have, well, we don't have Seekers yet, but Seekers could be just accounted for here in Labs part of Aegon, or even Dark Aegon Wastes for that matter.
Op should be able to get Culling Chamber now.
Oh, Spider was found. I'm sorry. I completely missed that. I completely just missed where Spider was. That is my fault. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, I think this is the right decision for sure. With Spider Intel. Oh, that was Transfer B access. That is on me for not counting for that. So, thank you, trackers, for doing a great job being better at tracking this game than I am. I'm Bash Prime.
Xeno grabbing their light beam.
Op's got a bit of a lead here with movement and I think a bit of routing knowledge, but well, I wouldn't say routing knowledge because they've both routed this very similarly. But still close enough that anything can happen once they decide to diverge, if that even happens. Oh, correction, I didn't see it. Another SDK, fantastic. Just wonderful. Oh, this is interesting. I think Xeno's going for Phase on Grounds. Phase on Grounds, I'm 99% sure is in Logic now. Dark Suit. Xeno's in a good position to hop in, get the item, hop out. And Op hasn't done this part of the cleanup, so this could be a good advantage for Xeno if it's anything that might be required. We have a possible Dark Visor requirement, so you never know. I couldn't even get a look at the item. Oh, no! Oh, this is a bit of a...
It's a little stressful.
He's fine. He's got a little less than 15 seconds left. Nah, this is Ververia, which would be insane without a... Oh, and there's an E-Tank. That's just... nice punishment. Not punishment, but just... I don't know. It's a wonderful juxtaposition.
It's not a great place to find your very first E-Tank.
Nope, but...
But an E-Tank is really nice to have.
yeah. I mean, if I were desperate enough, I'd be getting that for sure. All right, I'm gonna do the thing. Can we get some E's in the chat? That make me very
E.
happy. Okay, Op's got to be a little careful here. If the quad gets him, okay, he's good. So Spider opens up like main gyro. I do understand that there's no Cobalt accounted for yet, but a lot of Sank is opened up right now. But again, a lot of Aegon's opened up too, so I guess we'll see what ends up being the best educated guess here. I think Aegon still has more checks available, but it's really not that much of Aegon has been done yet. Still have like a good amount of labs. Well, I guess a fair number of labs left, including like the Doom Entry, Battleground stuff, Jump Guardian, Trial Tunnel
Light is open.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a fair amount for.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't blame Op for coming back here. Watches every routing play like keeps Op from energy tanks. Something I would not wish on my worst enemy. And yeah, like pretty much all of Labs is open outside of Feeding Pit and Incash 2. Oh, but there's a red key there, so that could very well be the Torvus key. Oh, baby! Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
Oh, I like where this is going, Reggie.
That's great.
Whew, okay. All right. Who here wants to speculate with us? Oh, there's another E-Tank in Pod W. Sky Temple Grounds is just... Oh, I was... The E-Tank count is skyrocketing. That's the best joke I could do. It's an Ing Hive key. That's wonderful. Imagine if the Dark Oasis key is also Ing Hive. Alright, so that's still a good possibility that that Torvus key is in Mining Plaza, which would mean that Chica Access is Screw Attack and Echo Visor locked, along with the 3 Aegon keys. Even though Op doesn't have boost, I think he knows this. Oh, or just opting not to do it. Opting not to do it. I've done it. I'm pretty sure I've said that joke on stream before, like 3 billion times, and
we can wrap.
I am pleased got a laugh out of it.
We can wrap up the entire tournament now.
Okay. Who needs top 8?
We can just.
Oh well, chat's leaving, so I've done my job. It's all good. Oh, this is an interesting play. Actually, kind of makes it. Actually, doesn't. It's not a terrible idea to necessarily put off Dark Missile Trooper. Well, I say that, and then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put it off, and then just lose a ton of time because like Dark Beam was there or something. I did not see what was in Bioenergy, so I'll find out in just a bit here. Looks like a missile expansion or a beam ammo. That jump's a little bit precarious, but
that pipe sticks out
does
a
it,
little
no
bit
issue.
further than you like to think it does.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Oh, I really wanted to hear one of the Metroids die there.
Hmm. I mean, Op does have some speedrunning knowledge, so his movement's a bit more optimal, if you will. Oh, he didn't go for this earlier. Okay. All right. Yeah, first line ammo of the seed. Worth going for final bosses and then just potential major bosses.
There we go.
The character development's real. Oh, has Op not done the cooldown before? He's already better at random than I am. It's great. Looked like he was thinking about going to Jump Guardian, but I mean, he can just do that this way, so this works out. I want this to be Annihilator, so then he has to be like, okay, do I just do Incash 2 now? So Morph Ball system and Trial Tunnel, so that's Boost Ball, I think. Actually, it's interesting how both players have put off early Dark Aegon. I mean, bombs were a little bit late just because of where power bombs were, but that said... Oh, and Xeno's going for the hints, I think. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Oh, wait, no, he literally did the hints. I'm sorry. Literally was looking at his screen like 2 seconds ago. Did he only check mini grounds, though? Because he has supers, so that would open up Path of Eyes, or I just... If he wasn't Path of Eyes, then never mind.
Yeah, if you're going to be in that neighborhood.
That's what I get for looking at Ob's screen for too long.
Is a pretty strong option.
Yeah, because I've been there without... is that an ETM?
That is an ETM.
Nice validation.
Ammo farming.
Probably get more health or power bomb ammo, I guess. Oh, does he think he's going to take Storm damage?
No, he's making sure that if Warrior's Walk is required, that he's fully stocked.
Oh, shoot. That's a good point. Looks like a missile expansion.
Yep.
It's my bad. You know, I just assume at the 37-minute mark they have like 4 E-tanks each. The seed's just been kind and generous to them.
Now, Op is very afraid of what's in front of the statue. The air here is very, very scary. It's whispering Ming things.
Op is Team Jump Guardian first. Trial Tunnel Enjoyers will have to wait just a little bit longer. So the supers are nice because they're a more efficient use of missiles than just firing missiles straight up. They deal just a bit more damage for the same missile cost as firing 5 missiles. Or then firing 5 missiles, excuse me. Alright, Amber's going to be here. I'm calling it. It's going to happen. You can't outwit the Batch Prime. See, look at that. That's a very Amber-looking translator right there. I tell you, like, I'm a professional at Metroid Prime 2 Echoes randomizer for the not Nintendo Dolphin, or the not Nintendo, or you could say Nintendo. Up and there's Boost.
Here we go.
Wait, did only Xeno? No, they both got that hint, I think, for Tumos.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah, chat pointing out that Sank entrance is indeed logical now. With that boost, that's going to open up the spinner to Sank entrance. And then with Spider, Boost, and Screw Attack. Maybe less so Screw Attack than anything else, but that's indeed opened up.
The bigger key. Oh. That hurts.
It's okay. Just let it go. It's all good. And of course, So we're at, I think, 3 keys now for op. Some good progress there.
Xeno's pushing the spider's treasure.
What was there? That was just
They are changing their mind.
interesting. I think that's actually going to work out for them. Because I don't think anything of big significance outside of, like, missile launcher was there.
This is live, Minimac.
No, actually, we
This
recorded
is
this 2 hours ago, and you came at the
This is
right
really
time.
smart.
There's Annihilator. Okay. All right, so that's gonna be an easy commitment for Op. Well, kind of. He needs to. Yeah. Okay. I was like, wait, don't actually go in the portal right away. You gotta open that up first. Yo, imagine me backseating the players when they can't even hear me. Oh, is this an Aaron seed? Ooh, I'm extra excited.
Beautiful, perfectly synced up morph from both players was real good. The little things.
It doesn't match a perfectly synced up terminal fall. Nothing comes close. I guess Op's doing this for convenience. I mean, with Screw Attack, it's not technically out of the way to do this.
Yeah, it protects the layer from changing later.
Oh yeah, actually, I haven't noticed that interaction where if you come in from Portal Site, then the Morph Ball Bomb slot is open even if you've killed Bomb Guardian. That didn't really occur to me until just now. Alright, so Annihilator now, no Echo yet, so that could just be a in-cash 2 play. Be a nice fun backtrack for Op if that ends up being what he has to do next.
I would consider that a worthwhile play.
Yeah, there's not much else that's open for him outside of Sank, and it's on the way to Sank in a kind of a sense, so...
And it looks like that is where he's going.
Yep. Not much else for him to do. No Echo yet, so, like, Profane Path is out of logic. Or not even out of logic, it's just not even possible. If you don't mind, I'll be right back. I need to refill my water. I'm starting to lose my speaking voice a little bit.
That is absolutely...
Don't go anywhere, people. I'll be right back.
This is also a good
Hold the
reminder
fort,
for chat
Reggie.
to hydrate. Xeno doing their labs cleanup. There we go. Finally getting some quality health drops. I'm curious to see what will be in cache 2. If it'll actually be something useful, or if this will all have been just a big bait. Op taking a much safer option of just landing on this platform instead of trying to beat the elevator. To land on this platform in front of the door, and light ammo. Unfortunate. The sanctuary it is then. And this is pretty convenient because
dang it, I missed in cache too.
it was just a beam ammo expansion.
Ooh, perfect. Perfect.
So,
But don't panic.
This is pretty convenient though. Taking this portal back to the light world gives
Spider, yeah.
direct access back to Sank.
Ooh, and Op hasn't done sand processing yet either, and he has boost. So
Yep.
yeah, this will be a nice bit of cleanup here. Excuse me. Oh, I was, double checking the... Yeah, so that was that gravity boost. Oh my goodness. As soon as I come back, I've traded my scratchy voice going out for hiccups now, so I have to deal with those. Wonderful. I believe Op already did reactor. He screw attack for the Inghive key,
Yeah.
which he has and Xeno doesn't. So yeah, so that's been accounted for. Yeah, at this point, no seekers yet. So mining station B and storage A are not currently accessible. Looks like just another missile expansion there. Interesting. I wonder if... Okay, I think Op is doing a pivot save here and potentially doing Sank entrance. Okay, so there's the save. Will Sank entrance happen now, or is he going to go to... Okay, or I guess whatever he decides to clean up. Actually, no, this actually works out beautifully, because even if you haven't done GFMC, like, if you have Sank entrance open and want to go for it, you can just route both those in. I think Op's going to lose a little bit of time here to Xeno, because Xeno's already done some of the Sky Temple grounds checks that Op hasn't done yet. So if Op decides to go for those checks, then he'll get at least an E-tank out of it, but at the same time... Yeah, and he's going for face-on grounds now, so this does work out. It would be nice to have Echo Visor in this situation, but unfortunately that has not been accounted for yet.
Ooh, pardon me. Just had a 6-pack of sneezes come through there.
Ooh, no worries. None of them went through the mic as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I managed to slap that mute button real quick.
Yo, slap that button. Speaking of buttons and that need to be slapped, slap that follow button for our runners. They're putting on a good show for us. Seed is, I think there's something more sinister at play here with what Randomizer has in store. Could be a potential Chica play, but we'll see. Be a light suit on Chica leading to Dark Oasis SDK. Like, the possibilities are maybe not endless now, but certainly just many. And Op's first E-tank also going to be here. Just wonderful. It's poetic. Oh, speaking of poetic, speaking of sheer poetry, Xeno also deciding that light crystal walker thing is not long for Dark Aegon Wastes.
It hurts.
Yeah, one E-tank with Dark Suit, like, basically unstoppable. You're invincible. Like, nothing can hurt you. Cannot even be touched.
Not even by those Harmony class turrets.
Nope. Now, if we see the regular Kraylees later, they'll have something different to say, but until then,
Xeno discovering the Annihilator Beam here.
Mm-hmm. My dumb brain would totally go, oh, I'm just going to leave through the portal, and then realize, oh, that gate's still locked. I have to go back. It'd be a nice punishment for my hubris.
Hubris.
Right in the hubris, dude. Just hurts. And the immediate Pod W play, which is going to net him his second E-Tank. Ooh, that's an excellent point from Gollop. Hall of Undead is indeed open. If we get a vanilla Seeker play, I'll be happy. And I don't think the runners will be. Well, I guess that depends, because then that's just immediate SDK checks.
They'll be happy to have it, but not happy to have found it there.
Yeah. If it was this early, I'd probably be happy to find it, but... that's another easy one to miss, too. That and Phase On Grounds. At least from my experience. I mean, it looks like Op's going for it. He can, let's see, he hasn't done the hints yet, and then he can also route that into, straight into Sank entrance. Because of the Wind Chamber access through Supers and Light Beam. So yeah, liking this routing so far from him. I'm starting to think Sank from, like, Spider's Treasure might be the answer here, but... I mean, who knows? Like... These players are both bigger brained than I am. Yeah, oops all bosses, I would say, isn't super likely. Now, if we're talking worms, then sure, because I feel like I get them all the time now, but, you know. So I already knew about that. Yeah, I don't know if... I can't remember if Xeno got the Path of Eyes hint. Like, that was opened up, so... Oh, maybe he didn't think it was worth it if he doesn't know the look through the gap trick for that translator hint. I barely got a glimpse of that. Looked like it was nothing. Alright, so Op's gonna use a screw attack here to... Now, I'm curious if this is technically considered out of bounds or not. Like, this is a potential secret world, but he's just gonna stay in bounds by morphing afterwards. I am curious about that.
Because technically, for a very brief moment of time, Samus does extend the playable intended area.
But, like, there's no wall crawling happening either. I guess we'll see. If Xeno goes for a similar thing, then I doubt that'll be an issue. You could, yes, you could. So I guess that kind of makes my concern kind of moot. Alright, we'll get the second hint here. Again, no Torbs access yet without Seekers. Oh, I'm getting kind of bodied by this hint. Oh! Oh, that's rude. Yeah, so outside of like Stank is the answer here. It's just a matter of whether it's entrance or something else. The thing is, though, is I think Op's going to want to keep his tanks because he has no E-tanks in his save. Oh, no.
A little bit of muscle memory there.
Yeah. I don't blame him. Usually, Amber's usually found early, so... Like, surprising lack of hints so far. And, like, again, no Torvus access, so no Emerald hints. Or at least not without some out-of-logic, out-of-bounds shenanigans, which, again, out-of-bounds are banned with the current racer agreement, so... That is not something that either player can do. That's a good question, Golf. I want to say Op did. I don't know if... I want to say both players have, but I can't for the life of me recall. Give me like 10 seconds. I'll be right back. And I'm back. That was exactly 10 seconds. I counted it in my head. I was sprinting to go get my my water bottle. Which is, of course, my exercise for the day. Oh, nice troll. Accidentally done. Again, the seed hasn't quite roared its head just yet. That likely Chickakee at this point. Or I guess almost assuredly a Chickakee at this point, since again we haven't. I think everything at Aegon's been accounted for outside of Mining Station B and Storage A. All right, Reggie, what are your guesses for entrance here? I'm thinking green key, like not progression, but just required. You think a translator? Ooh, I like that actually. I think I like that better than my SDK guess.
Either that or Seekers again.
Oh, well, I guess we'll find out in just a bit here. Well, that's kind of rude. No power bomb refill from the pirates. Dark beam missile would make quick work of the commandos.
This guy in the distance is being a little pain here.
Yeah. The boxes can get in the way too. Got a cobalt.
Neither runner checks mining station access.
Oh no! See, here's the thing. I've made that exact mistake myself, like several times, like this year. So, oh wow, this is so big. Oh, that's
great.
That's great. Oh, that's Torvus access for Xeno. Oh my goodness. Oh, this makes so much sense why nothing was being found. This is... Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is just straight up Hint City for... Yeah. This is straight up Hint City for Xeno. Now, if Sank Entrance also ends up being important, and like the rest of Sank ends up being important, then Op isn't necessarily in a bad spot, but he's got to route in Amber soon. Because now Xeno's going to be ahead on hints. Oh my god! That's like, those are the only two joke hints I think in the seed. That's... Come on, dude.
Looks like a light expansion.
Oh. Oh, okay. I'm happy right now. I do feel bad. I feel guilty of being... Oh, this is exciting stuff. This could be a huge advantage for Xeno if there's like any remotely good hint here in Aegon. But then like that's Torvason's too. So if Torvas ends up being the play, then I mean there you have it. That's gonna be all that Xeno will need to catch up and even out the progression here. Now Op is ahead by 1 key, but I think that's a bit more trivial of a thing. Quad is fully dead now, so well, I guess if they don't want to go for Cannonball. So unfortunately, Quad enjoyers on watch at the moment. Maybe next seed. Let's see. So this is what the 4th race I think so far this tournament, like for this round. Have we seen any required worms yet? Because if we haven't, yes, then I'm surprised.
The opener had one of the absolute worst progression chains I've seen in a long time.
Oh, of course I couldn't commentate that, but incredible.
It was exceptional. Supers were in Mining Plaza, and that locked basically the entire progression chain.
Oh no!
Boost Ball was in Warrior's Walk, which gave you Seeker missiles in Hive Entrance, which
I'm sorry, what?
Honors, or not Hive, Sank Entrance.
Wow.
That gave you Dark Visor and Hall of Honor Dead, which gave you Gravity Boost in Battlegrounds Incash, which gave you Light Beam and Torvus Lagoon.
That's fantastic.
All of that was locked behind the Super Missile on Amorphous. Or on a Mining Plaza. Rather exceptional.
I have no words. I can't wait to watch that seed in like 2 years and be like, oh my god, this seed existed.
Oh, I was gonna push Sync.
Not
remembering that
yeah.
That's gonna be detrimental in the long run if he doesn't stumble into it rather quickly after Sync.
Did Xeno get the Aegon energy controller hint? I didn't check it. I wasn't looking at his screen if he did. It doesn't appear that he did, but I mean, with
I do not believe
Torvus hints in tow. Yeah, Xeno's in a good position to have a potential route planned if there's anything good hinted at.
Good memory opening up that that light block.
Yep. Yeah, Xeno hasn't done Sank Entrance yet. Oh, speaking of, I wasn't even looking because Amber.
There's a no expansion.
Unfortunate. I guess you would have pointed that out. Unless, like, God, imagine if like we both missed it, and trackers are like, what? Commentators, do your job. Not today, though. It's likely an E-Tank. Part of me wants that to be light suit, but just a small fraction of my soul. I don't want to lose too much of my humanity, okay? Excuse me. E-Tank there in Lagoon. And Xeno's going to go for it. I don't blame him. Underwater is pretty difficult, or I wouldn't say difficult, but precise trick to nail, so won't be too shocked if he finds another E-Tank or 2 or 3 or 6 just in Torvus. Op needs to check their map like soon, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. I think Op's gonna want to full clear everything they can, and then be like, "Oh, I must have missed something." Progressive suit up to 3 rooms away from Hive Gyro. That's, I think, ATS. No, that can't be ATS. That has to be Oh my god! That's Lightsuit on Hive Dynamoworks. Wow. That's crazy confirmation, dude. So I guess Dark Oasis now on watch? Like oh, I'm trying to reconcile all this right now. This is shaping up to be you know, your just a good old Randovania seed where it decides, you know what? We're gonna have a fun time with this.
The Randovania special.
Yeah. With cheese with a large Coke. Now, if Cobalt's here and ends up leading to good hints in Sank itself, then oh my god, what if that happens and Op gets hinted at Amber in mining station access? There's like no way, right? But you never know.
I mean,
Or puts it on Torvis just for extra punishment. Red key? Is this another Aegon key? No, that's Torvis key. Okay. All right. So O'Lear having a little bit of value here. I didn't really get a good look at. Looks like what, cheeseburger in Torvis Temple. Well, once the cutscene happens, then yeah, that's a cheeseburger. Yo, there's no curse greater than a commentator's curse. I gotta stick with my convictions, even if it leads to unfortunate things for both players and viewers of this seed. Really nice, convenient way to route this with Annihilator. Another cheeseburger. Ooh, an SDK in was it Aegon Waste and Torvus Bogs? Okay. So SDK in Torvus Energy. That's nice and convenient. Oh, off missed the manual shot because it was in hacker mode. Man, Samus has really got to patch her vulnerabilities in her suit. This is 2022. We live in particularly security conscious times. All right, as you know, routing this perfectly, getting the elevator unlocked, but then also not forgetting temple access. Is Xeno a Hundo player in the making? Guess we'll find out. All right, we think possibly one STK in ATS, maybe? That's going to be my wild speculation for the next 5 seconds. Ooh, Op does have Spider, too, so that's just a... that's just Watch Station itself also accounted for. Gotta be something big on one of these Torvus hints. Oh, and there we go. Chica is dead. So, outside of worms being possibly required, looks like that mining station is going to be all for naught. That's a good question. Where are the visors? I haven't found a single one this seed. We have a suit locked by one, which is... And if light suit's locked by dark visor, then in all likelihood, that means that Dark Oasis is going to be a Sky Temple key. Excuse me. I mean, Vanilla Echo?
that light suit is behind Spider Guardian and Hive Dynamo?
So Op got a, or no, sorry, Xeno got a hint that the second progressive suit was through. Oh, there's Dark Visor. Okay, all right, that's big. And Xeno knows about Hive Dynamo. If light suit ends up being a thing, let's see what else. That opens up gravity boost. Yeah, this must be. I wonder if this is like a lower Torvus like Seekers, and that Xeno would have to like backtrack to Battleground to get gravity boost. Missile expansion on that spot. I didn't see the other item across, but Op did. Oh, I guess another easement accounted for. Oh, that was a watch station. Thanks, chat. Yo, chat's actually coming in clutch today. Shoutouts to y'all. Yeah, this is big for knowledge for Xeno, because now Xeno knows where Light Suit is. And with the fact that Torvus keys, like well, okay, so Xeno doesn't know about the Hive keys necessarily yet, but like statistically, unless it's an Aegon key in Dark Oasis, which it could very much be, if worms block it, it's another ETM. That's great.
Shoutouts to the 123 key confirm.
Yep.
On a configuration on Ops Tracker.
All right, so we got the wraparound to Reactor Core coming up. Cat West, main research. 4 quick items coming up here. Oh, and there's wow.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's kind of rude. Another cheeseburger in main research. Did not really get a good glimpse of the item. And that's Sunburst, I think? Looked like it. Yeah, so... now with everything noted about, like, Hive Dynamo is open. Now that Cobalt's been found. Could this be leading to something required? Oh, is that Seekers? I think that was Seekers. Okay, that's a bit of an advantage for Op. My goodness. Wow, this actually might come together for Op depending on if he ends up getting Amber. Wow. So, you know, trying to get the shortcut. Bit of the spider ball track skip.
Orvis Plaza is a wonderful room, and there is nothing wrong with it.
Absolutely not. The Sporbs just have fun with you. It's great. I don't know if Xeno fought the pirates or they got the 30%. Looks like they got the 30%. Because I don't see any pirates attacking them.
I think Xeno.
Now I'm curious if.
Already.
Sorry, what's up?
I think Xeno killed the pirates already.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's. I wasn't looking at their screen. Yeah, I can't really see what's over in that ledge, so it might be. I mean, all the translators have been accounted for, so it can't be. It can't be a translator. I guess it could be like a potential visor, but. Yeah, I don't.
The save warp here.
Yeah, I think Op's gonna go for SDK hints, and that'll give our confirmation for a. I would say a likely. I think actually almost a guaranteed SDK. I guess it depends on if Dark Oasis ends up also being a Hive key. Oh, Xeno got it. Cool. I don't think I've ever seen that setup before. Getting some cholesterol for their hard work.
And hard arteries.
Hey, they got to put they spent a bunch of they've used a bunch of carbohydrate energy and calories. That's gotta be filled back in somehow. Yeah, my guess is SDK hints, and then depending on what Op decides to do, possibly out of logic into Lower Torvis. No, that's going to only give him access to Lower Torvis. Oh, another E-Tank. That's a free one for Xeno. Surprisingly, like, a bit of a drought on E-Tanks here. I wonder if we're just going to see a few of them just locked behind Dark Visor or something. So depending on what Xeno wants to do here, I think I do agree with this play. Just get Upper Torvis out of the way first. Boost Guardian is opened up. Future Alchemy is open. Whatchamacallit? Cache A for Xeno could be out of logic, but we know where Seekers are, so... I was wondering why Op didn't take the Transport C elevator, and then I realized, oh shit. No Amber. Bit of an obstacle.
An obstacle?
That's the no Amber really hurts. But having Seekers though and SDK advantage, like that helps a lot. But it's only a matter of time until Xeno decides to go to Sank. Another E-Tank. Wow. Alright. I mean, if that's what the seed's deciding to do. Nice quick kill. Sorry to switch the audio to awkward time. I just like hearing the pain screams of Boost Guardian, realizing you got quick killed. Nice ETM. Excellent. Yo, shouts to Xeno. They did exactly what the game instructed, to use the boost ball on the half pipe. It's great. Plus the beautiful Torvis music. Okay, it looks like a missile expansion in War Ritual, so that's not anything of consequence for this seed. We do have a key in Defiled Shrine, so that's in all likelihood an SDK. But that's something that both players can clean up last. I didn't see it was in Future Alcove, but didn't seem important.
Missile expansion.
I mean, actually, at this point, Light Suit's the Echo Visor's like the one thing left that's not accounted for, and I think it's a matter of time until it gets found. Though, whether it's going to be of anything of importance, we'll see. Well, actually, I guess we'll find out actually if Op finds anything that's like Torvis Energy. We knew about that one. I'm gonna write these down actually, so I don't forget. Is that Hydrodynamo Station?
Yep.
Okay. Could see a Sank map to follow Shrine, so we knew about that one. Or had a good idea that it was going to be an SDK. Sack Chamber, wonderful. Could see a potential Worms play. Could see a potential Echo on Worms. If Echo ends up blocking anything. Path of Roots. I don't know if Xeno got that one. And one more for Op, and that is Dark Oasis. Wonderful. The true final boss. Oh, and there's Echo. That's okay. So that's everything accounted for item-wise. My goodness. So Xeno just needs to find Seekers, and Op really needs Torvus access, which... I mean... Well, I guess... No, I guess now Op has Torvus access through Aegon, so... Amber's not a huge detriment anymore, but still... Xeno's ahead on the hint game there, so being able to route... Depending on how long it takes for Xeno to route in Seekers. Plus, Xeno's in a position where he can... Oh, Xeno doesn't have hints, though, for STKs. Yeah, I don't know. This is still... I feel like this is a bit more of a toss-up than it seems, because of both player situations. Xeno has a lot of potential item checks that I think Op is more or less done with how restricted they were, but now that Op doesn't need Amber anymore, I think he's in a good position to catch up. Because I don't think Amber hints end up pointing to anything super important. So I believe the green hint was the light suit one. I want to say it was. It might be Amber. And if that's the case, then I stand corrected. Thanks, Asder. Ooh, keep in mind too, yeah, Lord Torvus needed for that Powerbomb Guardian into Dark Oasis true combo. With a small chocolate milkshake. And animal style fries. Reggie, what's the truest combo?
Truest combo?
Taunt to get bodied in melee or something. What am I even saying? I'm Bash Prime.
Down throw into Shide Spark off the side of stage.
Yo, if Fox could Shine Spark, that'd be pretty sick.
Oh, no. I said Shine Spark.
You did. I mean, this is a Metroid game. I'd be down for that kind of crossover.
Totally didn't mean
I'm
Shine
Reggie.
Spike. Totally didn't mean that.
I mean, I heard Shine Spark. My brain is pretty broken, so it's possible chat heard
I'm
differently.
fairly certain I said Shine Spark.
Beautiful Dark Aegon key. We know worms don't have anything of substance, but even so. Ooh, Xeno doesn't have gravity boost. May not need it, depending on if they go for air underwater. Oh, but no Seekers, so they can't do like vanilla access into Gathering Hall. Looks like Xeno's going to be maybe getting that gravity boost, which... I don't know, maybe that won't lose them too much time. We'll see. I mean, Xeno has a clear path forward. Op has a path forward through what they haven't checked. Oh! 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 He's found it! Oh, Op has just realized, I think. Oh, I'm so sorry, Op. I mean, for what it's worth, I completely forgot about mining station access myself, so... Ooh, I mean, you're not out of the race yet. You're still ahead on potential checks. So
Having the hints is pretty good too.
yeah, and Op has to go to Torvis anyway, so not hugely consequential for Op, or not as consequential as it might have been. Op still has Seekers, whereas Xeno doesn't.
Well, he's going to be very happy about these two.
And the Mining Plaza one, don't forget. Oh, this is great. Explosives were like kind of late. It was main power bombs on transport A access with bombs in communication area. And then both players just kind of put off mining station access. Granted, this was a very peculiar scene or like kind of route in Aegon items, so I don't blame either player either way. Yeah, if there's a seeker hint though, like that's probably going to be game for Xeno. Xeno, I think, has to match that a little bit faster. There we go. That worked. Xeno still doesn't have Seeker Hint yet, I don't think. That was Spider Ball, I think. Okay, so that's not going to throw Xeno's game off at all, but it's kind of a weird one because Xeno is actually like super close to Seekers through the elevator, but Xeno has to go around. Well, actually, no. Xeno's been in Gathering Hall, so he. Oh, but no way to get into the center room. I think without doing something. Okay, I think this is for a screw attack to the bomb slot.
Yeah.
Oh, and this will set him up for
Sack chamber.
Grapple Guardian. Yeah.
When Op's about to get that Dark Visor. Likely relieved for that.
Yeah, that's gonna put him in a good position. I have to remember where that light suit hint was, but I think it was early. I think it was early in Torvis somewhere, like possible Path of Roots or something. Okay, almost gets it. Oh my god, I thought Op crashed for a second. I was scared.
Hesitation Vista proving or claiming yet another victim.
Did I just hear Hesitation Vista come from your mouth?
Yeah, you might have.
God. Well, that's 100% required, so Op's happy to find that. Again, Xeno's only going to be a little bit ahead here on the SDK count.
Yes, dude.
Ooh, Baja raises an interesting discussion topic. Do y'all like your portals crunchy or soft? This powerbomb frame drops reminding me of the album closer of Alien by Strapping Young Lad.
Xeno going for the BSJ strat to cleanse.
Yes, indeed. Oh, into the screw attack block. Interesting. I think Xeno has to move forward and then unmorph and then move backwards and then forwards again. It's kind of a weird BSJ. Oh, and there's Cobalt for op, so. And there he goes. If Op goes all the way here, he'll be rewarded with some extra cholesterol. I don't think he's actually gotten a single PB expansion, whereas Xeno's gotten 2. Oh my god, they both have gotten bullied by the spore, but they're just like, you know what? Nope. You've bullied me for the last time.
Be gone, Sporb. Well, Dark Beam does make a good weed whacker.
Ooh, yeah, Xeno doesn't know this is an SDK. I think he's just holding out hope that Seekers are here. Alright. Good play by Op. Unfortunately, no Echo Visor of consequence. Op's pretty close, though.
Flexing on Grapple Guardian is a very important thing to do.
Well, actually, Op doesn't need Echo Visor.
Ooh, mandatory Grapple Pirates.
Yeah. If Xeno doesn't go back to Upper Torvis. I don't think Xeno has a reason to go back. Unless he missed Path of Roots, which is possible, then I think we'd see him. What motivated Xeno to check Defiled Shrine? Maybe just a reminder. Nice E. Xeno is starting to be a bit healthy this seed. I don't know if...
anything close to convenient.
I know. I don't remember if Xeno has opened the gate blocking the portal. It doesn't look like it.
I think...
I just want to get the pirates out of the way so we can leave the top of the room. Oh, the sound is so crunchy. I'm here for it. Just gotta down-tempo the Grapple Pirates music and then just make a beat out of it. How many pirate commandos are in this room? Jeez.
In the post Grapple Guardian layer, several.
Too many.
At least 4.
Too many. Wait, what? There's a standable there? Oh my goodness. How long have I been playing this game and I just never known about this? That's a good backup. Wow. Granted, kind of need to screw for it, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, so that can only be Hive Dynamo and Quad's dead. So it's only Hive Dynamo. Uh-oh. Reggie has disappeared from the stream. Hopefully he'll be back shortly. You're alive! You've returned.
That was
I had faith.
very strange.
You're very strange. What?
Always.
know if Op's seen the quad hint. I believe that was on Portal Terminal in Aegon. He was close to it, but I don't know if he actually ended up going for it. Well, he would have got. He went to Torvus right afterwards, so I think he might know. Oh, and there it is. Yeah, so that's. Yeah, so now Op has a complete path forward now. He's got Cobalt for Spider Guardian. He's got. Yeah, he's set. So I would argue this is go mode for him at this point. Just needs to make his way to Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Ooh, and he has Seekers, so he can just go through entrance if need be.
Although he still has his lower Torvus checks.
He does. I'm wondering if he's just gonna clean those up last. Because like he needs to get light suit regardless, so. Ooh, crunchy portal time. Let's go. But Xeno a little bit ahead of the game here. He'll have Powerbomb Guardian cleared out, whereas looks like Op's going back. I think Op's going to do the same thing. Looks like just clear out as much lower Torvus as possible.
Wow.
That was amazing.
What a save.
I can't. I know, right? Like, that's nuts. Eat more, Romulus. Eat more. Just order some crunchy portals at your next place you go eat at, you know? Or make some for yourself, you know? Just collapse some matter and antimatter. It's all good. Yeah, my favorite cooking surface is a portal generator. Hey, Reggie.
I'm Bash Prime.
I'm Bash Prime. Damn it. There's no way you could have known I was going to say that. Absolutely none. Nice Sonic Boom. Yo, actually, that's required. Amazing. Ooh, and what terrible video game was that, Asder? Was it in fact Metroid Prime 2 Echoes for the Nintendo GameCube? Alright, we're secret locking the game, not bullying awp82 today. Swordless ALTTP rando? Goodness. That's quite the challenge.
What'll they think of next?
ALTTP-less sword rando?
It's just a room with all swords in it.
It's just TGH picking up the two swords in Ganon's castle in the same room.
I'm not familiar with this lore, but I enjoy it.
Oh, it was just a fun. It was a fun stream click. He was in gun mode, but he only had Master Sword. And oh my god! I'm sorry. I have to appreciate that hint for what it is. Dark Zero. I know the hints are broken. I don't ever want to see them the hint distribution ever changed. They're too good for their own right. It's a feature, not a bug. Anyways, so there was a point where Ganon's castle was just straight up heavily weighted in ALTTP rando. So it would put a bunch of progression there at the end, like a ton. And I think it was during this period where TGH had a seed where, like, I want to see like 2 rooms or 3 rooms before the Moldorm fight that's in Ganon's castle at the end. There's like the 2 treasure chests at the 2 corners. And he opens one up, it's like, oh, that's Tempered Sword. And then opens the other one, it's like, oh, yep, here's your Butter Sword. Just straight up put both of them in the same room in Ganon's castle. Like, at the end of Ganon's castle, too. Like, just about. Yeah, Azure knows what I'm talking about. It's like some 2017 stuff, I think. Like, late 2017, early 2018, I want to say. Oh my god, that's right! I forgot about that. God, Ice Rod and Rando is such a fun, entertaining time. For the viewers, that is. Alright, so Xeno... kind of hurting here about Seekers, but... which is especially... it's also unfortunate because... routing into Training Chamber somehow... into Sank from there... would have been huge for finding them early, but now he has to go all the way around. And I don't think he's done that much of Sank. I'm trying to remember. I think he did Spider's Treasure, and that's it. So, Op in a pretty good position here. Even with being behind on some flag-related stuff. Oh my god, Op got so lucky.
Both players
again,
epic
like
saves.
Well, that's just the first bomb slot. Anything can happen. Almost thought I was gonna get knocked to the side. Oh, Xeno's checking their map. Yeah, I mean, they're going the right way as long as they go to Sank and not into, like, labs, but... I don't know. I don't know, Walt. I think a bit sussy lately. Alright, they're indeed going to Sanctuary. I tried as like if Fates on Mining Tunnel was required in most seeds. That's not inaccurate.
So basically all the CGC seeds.
God. Ooh, I mean, I think Erin's still in chat, or she was. I'm gonna force her out of lurk mode if she's still in watching. Shoutouts to the Echo's Spider Ball in Phazon Mining Tunnel in cross game. Just incredible stuff.
Xeno confirming that is in fact logical missile launcher.
That is thanks to that elevator going to temple access. But they already found it. Actually, 2 progressive suit hints is pretty wild. I think it's rare for both of them to have hints. Usually just one. Sometimes it's neither. And that's the best part if you have like a light suit required seed and you have no intel on the suits. There was a seed that had a suit on Sank entrance, and I believe a suit locked in Hive entrance. And I can't remember whose it was, but it was pretty incredible. Have I had Phazon suit and Phazon mining tunnel? No, I have not. I don't believe the settings I use require mining tunnel without Phazon suit. Oh, I don't. Maybe Xeno hasn't been a Spider Treasure at all. Yeah, never mind. Nice dark burst. Oh yeah, I've seen that though. That's a fun time. We're just like, there's Phazon.
The worst thing I've ever seen in Phazon Mining Tunnel was somebody's morph ball that was a prime player.
Oh my god. Cross game or just like a bigger multi?
It was only like 4 people, maybe 5.
That's lovely. What are you laughing at now, huh?
Xeno shooting at the suit through the wall.
Oh yeah, that, yeah. That's a great moment. Not entirely sure what Xeno is up to here. Because Hive Gyro is not required.
I think they're checking to
Seekers,
see
yeah.
if it's here.
Oh god. Oh, it's a... Is that an Ink Hive key? No, it's the other Torvis key. Wow, dude. That's just great. So, because I'm cringe, I'd be able to skip Spider Guardian and just go out of bounds and go straight to either soft locking or getting the Dynamo key or the Dynamo suit there. But again, I'm cringe, so that's the trade-off.
It's also against their rules.
Yep.
Yep, the only 2 agreements in this seed are not to do out of bounds at all, and that the Aegon Gate elevator actually takes you to temple access.
It's a neat change. I actually might want to explore that option at some point. I think removing the missile requirement on Bomb Guardian is pretty cool. And like for Sank access and potential labs access too. Oh hey, Op's about to find Seekers again. On Bash Prime. Oh my god. The chat. Great chat moment. Keep typing fast, Baja. But yes, they did. It was indeed a no out of bounds. No oob. Yo, can chat type oob for my enjoyment and my enjoyment only. Reggie, that's a number. Ooh, Ube. Ube's pretty good. Scuba. Scoob! Yep,
Oh
I just
my
did that.
God.
Moving on.
I'm Bash Prime.
You okay? You doing all right there, bud?
Oh. No meddling kids today.
Nope.
Being able to beeline
Op is just taking these hits. I don't know how to feel about that.
yeah.
I
Being able to
interrupted you.
beeline everything that Op needs is actually taking up a lot of time.
Yeah, Op is... I think Op lucked out incredibly by realizing, oh, I'm missing something. And then while they were near Amber, realized, oh, I didn't get this check. Well, at this point, after clearing out Spider Guardian, it's just Dark Oasis, and he's already cleared out Powerbomb Guardian, so he's in a good spot. Early sync sometimes matters, folks. I would say less so in an Echoes Rando, but I don't know. Like, versus like Cross Game, where I feel like early sync was like almost always the right play, but I just don't know. It's hard because like both that and I want to say Dark Visor were both opened up pretty early, thanks to the early Amber. All right, setting up for Fast 3. See if he gets it. Oh, they're opting the wait. Okay. Looks like the backup strat. Okay, good. Very good. Ob doesn't have the most health, so I don't blame him for taking it easy here. Or playing it safe. Sparta Guardian does a good 30 damage per hit, which is definitely not excessive at all. Oh my god. I'm sorry, was that... Huh. This seed. This seed is mischievous. Which, I mean, it's a Randovania seed, so that's in character for it, but still. For it to lock 2 translator hints behind the very translators that you need to, like, read about them is just... Oh, it's beautiful. Beautifully written. Beautifully genned.
Let alone that the vanilla cobalt giving
Yeah.
wins cobalt hint.
Yeah. Like, it's there on O'Lear. Oh my god, we're getting a high five here. Kind of. Oh, this is gameplay. Ooh, I'm gonna switch over to Xeno, because I bet it's gonna be extra crunchy. Ooh. I like this so far. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna switch back to Op real quick, then I'll switch to Xeno after Spider Guardian dies. It's gonna be, like, perfectly timed watch.
Optimal audio.
You thought you were free of the music, but... No, you weren't. We're just in an eternal Spider Guardian seed here. See, this is gameplay. Yeah, this is probably the worst phase, I would say, of the fight. It's really hard to hit Sparta Guardian without losing a lot of time.
Especially if you don't know about the top strat.
Even at the top strat's annoying. I'm way more consistent with the third phase top strat than with this one. Especially since I usually go for the initial set of bombs when I'm going down or about to boost back up the half pipe. So then, if I'm doing top strat, it's almost always in red. It's just annoying. And there's our light suit for awp82. Xeno actually not too far behind. Xeno does have Power Bomb Guardian accounted for, but doesn't have Seekers. And Xeno's lost a fair bit of time looking for them. Whereas Op is just doing it. Op has a clear path ahead. I want to say yes, but I'm not entirely sure. So I think, let's see. Xeno has gotten Hydro Dynamo, I believe Torvus Energy. They've done Sack Chamber. I want to say they've done Path of Roots because they got the hint for Light Suit. And then there was like one that they did not find, but Op did. I'm trying to remember what it was. The Op is down Dark Oasis and Defiled Shrine. And if that's the case, then the two left that Xeno has to get besides those two are... Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know if they've done Sand Canyon. That was one of them. I'm trying to think of what else was an SDK. Oh, I don't know if Xeno's done Inkash 4. Yeah, I think Xeno is at 5. But...
I think Xeno did do King Cash 4.
Oh, okay. I could check. I could check the restream and see like what's up. If Xeno uses the automatic tracker, which I want to say they do, but
I think Xeno uses their emo tracker package.
Oh, they do.
Emo tracker package.
Xeno looks like they're at 6, which would confirm what you were talking about with... Yeah, looks like they're at 6 SDKs at the moment, which is fine. I always miscount my SDKs if I'm using a manual tracker, so not to worry. All right, so both players just about at light suit territory. Well, for sure with Op, and then just about with Xeno.
Yeah.
Oh, Xeno's trying to get the screw attack strat.
They missed.
Yeah, pro tip, the top of that morph opening, that morph tunnel opening is sandable, actually. So you can just jump on it and screw attack from there. But nice strat. PSJ is very good in Echoes. Alright, best room in the... Best... Honestly, best and worst check in the game. Because there's so much you have to do just to get it.
It's a great content check.
Yeah. Also, everybody's just lost the game.
No nod of this game.
Oh, but dang it, I think that includes me, so... Oh well. Had to take one for the team. Looks like Xeno's stream may have frozen because their timer's also frozen. Yeah, I think there's just a stream issue on Xeno's end. Yeah, I think their stream crashed. Hopefully it wasn't like a system crash. That would be bad.
That would be very
Ideally, it's just Twitch.
Making good use of that Amber translator.
Not seeing anything in race time, so it could just be a Twitch thing. It's okay though. This is a good frame to stop on. Samus has gotten pretty lit here. Either way you put it, light suit or just literally turning into particles of light. I'm Bash Prime.
I think there's a They Might Be Giant song about this. Particle Sam or something?
Actually, not listened to them really. I just know they did the theme song for the Daily Show of Jon Stewart. Just I'm pretty sure they did. It is not over until it's over. Because maybe I just go and hack awp82's game and just ruin the race for everybody. And then I get sent out of bounds to a uncertain doom. Yeah, Op is basically done. Just got Faltron left, and that's it. Doing good on ammo too. Ooh, Xeno did talk in race time, which is not a good sign. I don't know if their computer crashed. Hopefully they'll be back up in working order soon. Default trend. Oh no! Hey, we have to pronounce and spell it like the way Baja just spelled it. So defiled churn.
Oh, that's Shunhei.
Defiled shrad.
Defiled Shrad.
I was like, how can I introduce this dumb joke into this commentary? Oh, their laptop overloaded. And their save is... Oh, no. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I feel so bad. So Xeno, I think, lost... They haven't saved in a while, and they lost a bunch of progress, I think. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I don't know what it's going to end up being. Possible Xeno keeps going, but we'll see. Oh, I think Ab was actually waiting for the tentacles. That way he could just get the lock on more easily, but almost worked out. I feel like for the tentacles, you have to get like really up close and personal. Yeah. Nyler's nice for making quick work of the eyeball, but Op is spacing just a little bit too far, so this is still good. Okay. So even with that, you have plenty of time to make mistakes with the Annihilator Beam. Worked out for Op too because of the ammo situation they'd just run out of, I think, light ammo. That's some good. Those are some really good drops from the Inglets. Those are not guaranteed either. So, ooh, Op didn't get the. I think Op is still fine. Might have to manually bomb 2 of them, but we'll see. Oh, Xeno followed up and saying maybe it's just a little bit away. And they're back live, so hopefully with a refresh on Xeno's end. Yeah, Xeno still has the same SDK count and light suit, so they are, I think, fine. Oh, Xeno... No, Xeno's missing... Xeno is missing light suit, and I don't know if they've done Power Bomb Guardian before they saved.
I'm gonna refresh
Yeah, this
the
is all
layout
the
on Restream real
section.
fast. You might see a brief cut.
Sounds good. Yeah, that is a pretty big loss in terms of the required boss progress. Oh, wait, I thought Xeno fought Grapple Guardian quite earlier, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Xeno's going for the air underwater. Interesting. Alright, so Emperor is down, screw attacking into the space between its legs. Turns out that is its biggest weakness. And now Op will hopefully make some short work of Dark Samus here, depending on if she decides to cooperate. Okay, got the bonk, but she's still doing the force field, so that's good. That's a good sign. Getting some damage, Oh, that looked like she was going to center. She wasn't pulling up the force field at all. Yeah, this should be fine. Ooh, got knocked back. Still good. Still in a good form to get the skip.
Goomba Stomp.
And GG's.
And
that is
there we go.
That is time for awp82 with a official race time GG time of 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 33 seconds. And Xeno's End is still in progress. I can see that their stream is back live, but still not on the restream end. All right, it looks like we're seeing a forfeit from Xeno. So I'll go ahead and mark them DNF. I think we'll be seeing both of them in commentary soon. Hey, Xeno.
And we are joined in the booth by XenoWars.
Hey.
Welcome in. And GG's. It's
Yeah, that was a tough seed. Especially with the no out of bounds restriction too, I would say. Made routing like a bit of a challenge, I think, in parts.
Yeah, where were Seekers?
They're in reactor core. Hey, Op. GG's. Congratulations.
I was almost there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how I won that, to be honest, because I felt really bad, like, through the mid to late game when I found, because, like, first neither Temple Grounds or Aegon seemed to be getting many results. So I tried Sank Entrance, that didn't work. And then I naturally kind of thought, like, oh, Torvis ASAP, but I couldn't, so turns out Sank first was the play, and that's where Seekers were, and then like I don't know, like just throughout the mid game, it felt really bad until I found what was it?
The Amber really tied the seed together.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't know how I forgot that location.
Yeah, I forgot that too.
Yeah, Xeno had put it off too, but Xeno found it quite a bit before you did. I mean, for it to be in mining station access is kind of a troll with how that bomb progression happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was missing 3 SDKs, and I think there was one in Mining Plaza, right?
Mining
No,
Plaza was a red key.
yeah, I had
No,
thought
was
that was,
right.
I was mad at first because I thought that might be required, but it wasn't.
Okay, so where were the other 3?
Sand Canyon and Defiled Shrine were the 2 that you were missing.
I got Sand Canyon.
Then Dark Oasis, I would say.
Oh, Dark
Yeah.
Oasis.
Yeah, Dark Oasis looked like it was a pretty good dead giveaway because Op had found, I think, 2 Ink Hive keys by then. Or maybe 1, and then he found a second one. We're like, well, pretty sure this isn't going to be an Ink Hive key here, but imagine if it is. And then, but yeah, that even with the late Amber, getting SDKs was huge because that opened up SDKs, and then eventually you got Amber, and that pointed you in the right direction because you had to go to Torvus anyway to get Powerbomb Guardian dealt with.
Yeah. The only way I found Light Suit so fast was the hint.
Yeah, and Xeno got that early, but they didn't have like Seekers
Yeah.
to finish
I
the
went
seed.
to Corvus too and did everything there.
Yeah.
And then the crash too didn't help things either. I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, is
That's
that
really
what happened?
unfortunate.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, right after I got Lightsuit. And it set me back before I did Powerbomb Guardian and everything.
Mhm.
It was all before the Lord Horus section, so that was a big long back over.
The 2 things I want to point out. So you both did the same first 2 Amber hints, which were both the joke hints, and then Emerald Translator had a hint that was behind Emerald Translator, and Cobalt Translator had a hint that was not only behind Cobalt Translator, but the hint for it was on O'Lear.
Just
The Emerald Translator hint was what? Gathering Hall?
I think it was, yeah. Just great stuff all around.
So 2 translators locked by their own hints.
the early game felt really weird. It seemed like I was just going back and forth between Temple Grounds and Aegon.
Yeah, not getting
Yeah,
hit
we were
on-
wondering like what was happening, and then it turned out to be the Amber play that was like kind of bottlenecking everything else. Well, it was like that, but then like it was accessible at the same time that Seekers were, so it's like you could have gone either way,
Mhm.
and then the 2 routes could converge back together into Torvus, whether it's through Amber or if it's through Seekers.
Missile Launcher and Hall of Combat Mastery was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's really neat, putting the elevator to temple access to remove that missile launcher requirement. Didn't really think about like how much that opens up in Aegon. Like, it opens up, I think, like almost all of Aegon at that point.
Yeah, because you can get into labs as well.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really good if main missiles are required.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Which main missile launcher being in Hall of Combat Mastery was
So good.
exceptional.
Yeah, I'm still trying to imagine how we would have gotten to that logically.
I thought Echo was going to be important for like Chica, but then Chica was dead, and it's like, well, okay, what's going on?
Where was
And I
that?
thought maybe a Morbus. Echo was Venomous Pond.
Oh,
Yeah, all the progression was like pretty decently like they were in pretty decent locations. It was just a matter of, well, I guess outside of having to get gravity boost out of the way, because you'd have to backtrack to Battleground to get it.
mhm.
Yeah, that was a nasty hit.
But I mean, hey, props to both of you because you both had cleared out, I think, all the Torvus stuff without needing it. So
Yeah.
there you go. But yeah, GG's again. That's just the first Swiss round though, and there's plenty of rounds to come. So
Yeah.
gonna be, I think, an interesting time before this tournament hits the top 8 bracket. Whoever ends up being the top 8 seed, like I think the overall talent for Echoes has just gotten like consistently, like there's a really good baseline where I feel like anything can happen. So
Yeah. GG's up.
GG's.
but yeah, GG's. Best of luck to the both of you going to the next set of rounds.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Uh,
There any final major thoughts from either runner?
Not really. Thanks everybody for watching, and thank you guys for commentating. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thank the
please
trackers for
follow the
tracking.
runners, follow the trackers, follow us commentators if you want to. Well, follow Reggie.
Follow Bash too. See his Bash Prime.
All right.
World record holder and everything.
Even though I missed like
Yeah.
several like seed stuff happening, because I was looking at
I messed
another
up
screen.
too. I was zoned in. I missed a couple keys. I wasn't zoned into the freaking stream.
All right. Well, we've got those links there. So again, please follow the runners, trackers, my fellow commentator. And next up on our tournament run, we have tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, Captain MD versus Arrow Razor, opting to remove the requirement for main power bomb. Also tomorrow is very
Boo.
own Bash Prime versus Callum.
Also,
Chase,
boo. I'm just kidding.
at 7:30
Callum
p.m.
is based.
Eastern.
I'm cringe.
And then on November 12th, Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have Schwartz Gandhi versus Asder.
Ooh, Ivy Paw on the tracking team here is going to be commentating that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, very nice. Yo, Swiss is going fast. I think we only have like a week to do the matches too, so it's gonna be some fun, fast-paced action here on Speed Gaming.
So hoping for a quad to show up.
Yeah, indeed.
I haven't had quad yet, even in the freaking cross game.
Let's make some quarter pounders tonight.
Yeah, there's plenty of time for Curse to share.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I do have to head out though, so everybody, thank you all for watching. Again, be sure to follow the runners and trackers and the commentators. Until next time,
We'll
next
see you
Speed
next
Gaming
mission.
stream, next Speed Gaming channel, same Speed Gaming time? Question mark. I'm Bash Prime. Everybody, take care. Have a good night.
See ya.